family member of Afeni Muhammad reached out to me and asked me to share some kind of personal details about Afeni's life. It may have caused her to act this way. Now, I gotta say this, I'm not sharing this to change anyone's opinions about the situation, because regardless of what Afeni has been through, Jennifer should not have had to pay for that. Anyone shouldn't have had to pay for that. So this is not an excuse for Afeni. It's just giving you more details of why she is the way she is. And we kind of already knew.
And for those who may be confused by what's going on, this young lady is named Afeni Muhammad, the woman with the red hair. She is the young lady that actually went in to her job that she worked at and blanked her supervisor, and the manager. She literally had 6 kids, and now she's no longer here. And 6 kids, I don't even think have a daddy or a mother now because of this psychomaniac. So what I have dug up is, what's up, Tanya G? What I have dug up is this woman has been a psycho for a while. And, we always can turn around and say, why didn't anybody call the police? Well, it's not anybody's business to call the police, to be honest with you, because if, especially a young girl, like she was in her 20s, if a young girl is like crazy, you just ignore her. You're not going to call the police on this young girl or whatever. So my heart goes out to this woman and her kids, because this was a lot. Everybody drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. And then hit the thumbs up button. Let's go. Share this video also, because a lot of y'all have daughters. A lot of y'all have sisters. And, this goes along with men too. People who have mental issues, is always important for us to find out how those mental issues got there. And in most cases, it has a lot to do with your parents. So we're going to talk about her parents and who she was before she worked at that McDonald's. So everybody hit the like button, drop your seat in the chat. Let me start this over. Let's go.
Family member of Afeni Muhammad reached out to me and asked me to share some kind of personal details about Afeni's life. It may have caused her to act this way. Now, I gotta say this, I'm not sharing this to change anyone's opinions about the situation, because regardless of what Afeni has been through, Jennifer should not have had to pay for that. Anyone shouldn't have had to pay for that. So this is not an excuse for Afeni. It's just giving you more details of why she is the way she is. And we kind of already knew, just from the looks of a few of her videos, that she's kind of had a rough life. A lot of people were also wondering where Afeni's family was. So her cousin does clear that up, and Afeni actually does have family that loves her. She said, since you like to share stuff, please share this about my little cousin Afeni. She had an abusive father and was homeschooled all her life and had to stay locked in rooms as kids, and they weren't really able to socialize with the outside world until they turned 18. Their dad was a strict Muslim, and each kid left home one by one with all different mental issues. I blame her parents because her mom should have been there. My cousin is only 26. She is from Maryland. What the hell is she doing in Michigan? I saw her in Landover 2 to 3 years ago. I had to get her number, but I didn't just think she would up and leave to Michigan, away from her family. We can't get to her, nothing. She snapped. She is very smart and kind and can draw her butt off. She had talent. I don't know why this had to happen to her. So if all of this is true, then it does explain a lot, but it's still just no excuse for 6 children to be without their mother. The whole entire situation is sad from both angles.
I'm sitting at this park right now. I wanted I had to talk to my neighbor Wayne again and like clear up everything with him, because how he always.
Now, her neighbor Wayne is not her neighbor, it's her roommate. She's living, or was living, with this guy named Wayne, and he has gone missing, according to what I've learned. Nobody knows where Wayne is. So when she's talking about Wayne, he's missing. I'm not saying she did anything to him, but he has gone missing. A grown man has gone missing. So this is crazy. So she talks about why there's a possibility why Wayne is missing. Watch what happens.
Like, he's always like he always like look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that like I don't want to have sex. I told him that. So it's like you know, sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone on Instacart. I get that. But I told him like I don't want him thinking that that I owe him that just because he do that for me sometimes. I want him to think that I owe him sex. So now, like, after I told him that, it's like he's been crying and crying and telling me he think I use him. Dismissing everything that I do for him and did for him. Dismissing the fact that he had this condition that he'd been going through for a long time and nobody can help him. But me, I helped him get through it. And I cook, and you know, I don't have a lot of money, but I still make money at work, but he feels like I owe him sex, and now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. I need to just calm down. I'm gonna be okay. But I should have known.
And by the way, while we're taking this as a joke, Afeni's roommate.
Hold on. Before we get there, let's talk about, because this woman right here said Afeni locked her in a freezer. So it gets crazy. But right now, let's talk about this in particular right here, because this is crazy. There are thousands of young women out here, older women out here who are losing their jobs. They don't have anywhere to stay. They're getting their cars repoed, and they are forced to live with people that they know, right? And this young girl, according to what I've heard, she literally got put out her house by her parents, right? Or somebody, mother, parent, whatever, right? And she may have been forced to live with this guy. And this guy is now, what's up, Rodriguez? This guy is now having her live with him. She doesn't have any money to pay him. And he's not only having her live there, he's feeding her, right? She is like, he wants sex. And you do not, there's no time you need to be giving somebody sex in order to have somewhere to stay. That's terrible. But nobody is going to give you somewhere to live for free. Sadly, it is what it is. Life in itself is transactional. So I'm not saying it's right, but you as a woman, if a man in particular is letting you live in his house, whether you're in a relationship with him or whether he's just trying to help you, you're either going to have to give money or this type of situation. And I'm not saying it's right, but everything in life is transactional. I'll say it again. Everything in life is transactional. This phone is transactional. This microphone cost me like $250. Everything that is in front of me, this laptop, it costs money. In order to be on, what is this, StreamYard, it costs $50, right? So no matter what it is that I want, I have to pay for it or trade some type of labor for it. And to the people who like are on her side and who is just like, yo, her manager was bullying her. Her manager sent her home. Her manager didn't bow, 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 punch her in the face. Her manager wasn't grabbing her. Her manager sent her home for whatever reason. That is not bullying. Your manager sending you home for whatever reason is not your manager bullying you. Your manager may have hired too many people and they're going to send home the lazy people. That's not bullying. So we have to change the way I would say y'all have to change the way y'all see the world. Two things. You're not owed a job. You have a job because somebody wanted to hire you. They did not give you the job because they wanted to give you, they needed you. And if you're not doing a good job at work, they're going to get rid of you. And it's just that simple. So when you at work, I need you to stop whining about how somebody's treating you unfairly. Find another goddamn job. So that's the first thing. Y'all are so goddamn entitled to somebody else's shit. Nobody needs to be giving you a job. It's not somebody giving you a job. You're giving them labor. But if your labor is not up to par, you ain't gonna have no damn job. And sometimes you can be good at whatever you do and still lose your job. But you got to find a way to make your own goddamn money like I do. I ain't had a job in like 7 years. But that's just me. But the bottom line is you're not entitled to no goddamn job. But in this situation with this woman, you're not entitled to live in somebody's goddamn house without trading something. And I'm not saying it's supposed to be sex, but everything in life is transactional. What are you going to give the person that lives in that house? Why are you living there? I need you ladies to understand that if you're going to live somewhere for free, that person most likely is going to ask you for labor or sex if you don't have no money. And if you don't like it, you can go live in your car or live on the street. That's just how life is. And I know women, you know, y'all are tired of men feeling entitled to your bodies. Are men feeling entitled to your bodies, or are you feeling entitled to the resource that he's offering you? Think about that. So she's sitting there crying about how a man is asking to have sex with her because he's feeding her and clothing her and housing her. Is he wrong? Yes. But if he's so wrong, get your ass out of his house and go live on the street. It's not right. But a man is going to ask you for some ass if you live with him. There's no woman living with a man and she's either not paying money or giving up ass. Period. Sorry.
From both angles.
Hold on. And I know she's a young girl. But guess what? Where's your parents? You know, and that's what we're talking about. Nobody else is going to be your parent. The only person that will let you live in a house without any of this shit is your parents. So go live with your goddamn parents. And if you ain't got no parents, you're going to have to go live on the street. And nobody's going to care.
I'm just sitting at this park right now. I wanted to I had to talk to my neighbor Wayne again and like clear up everything with him, because how I said how like he always like he's always like he always like look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that like I don't want to, you know, sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone on Instacart. I get that, but I told him like I don't want him thinking that that I owe him that. I want him to think that I owe him sex. So after I told him that, it's like he's been crying and crying and telling me he think I use him, dismissing everything that I did for him, dismissing the fact that he had this condition that he'd been going through for a long time and nobody can help him but me. I helped him get through it, and I cook, and you know, I don't have a lot of money, but I still make money at work, but you know, I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get in a car, and he feels like I owe him sex, and now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. I need to just calm down. I'm gonna be okay.
And I understand.
But I shouldn't.
Ladies, I understand.
And by the way, while we're taking this as a joke, Afeni's roommate, neighbor, the person she was living with or that was helping her, did you guys know that he's been missing for the past 2 weeks? His family made a missing report on him. Like, he's missing. Nobody knows where he's at. He's missing. So we need to start like kind of looking into that, because we have a whole neighbor. I took it as he was.
What's up, Valerie? And I apologize for it messing up. I just realized my computer is like, the memory is all the way at red. So I don't even have no damn file space. So I have some issues with my computer.
It was her neighbor that was helping her out. But from what I'm understanding from going back and watching her page, is he was her roommate, a guy that let her live with him. He's missing. Nobody knows where he's at. Nobody knows where Wayne is. He's missing. Okay, so part 2 of what happened at Taco Bell with Afeni. So in the first part, y'all was asking me about elaborating on her climbing up under the guy's car. So, just to get that off, she climbed under one of the employees' cars and, like, grabbed, when he went to go, like, get in his car, she, like, was up under the car, like.
So I want y'all to think about this. She's literally saying she climbed up under somebody's car, and when the person went to go inside of their car, she grabbed their ankle. Like, what? Because the girl acts like she's Chucky or something. The woman is nuts. Not her, but Afeni.
Up under his car and like grabbed him by his ankles and put shackles on his ankles. She put shackles on his ankles, and then she climbed from up under the car and she pushed him inside of the car. She pushed him inside of the car and she held him at knife point. And basically was telling him to stop bullying her, leave her alone. He better start working shifts for her. Things are going to be seen her way or the highway at the job. If not, that she was taking him to like an outer space and things like that. So he reported it to HR. Why he didn't call the police first, I mean, you guys would have to, ask him about that. But when it was reported to HR, she made it seem as though to him, once they pulled them two into the office, that she was just kidding. Like, she was playing and haha, it was a joke. I thought we were friends, like that type of thing. So, yeah. So I just wanted to come and do a little update. I am currently at work right now, but I just wanted to address like a couple of the comments and stuff and the accusations that even though I really don't care if y'all believe me or you don't, but here's just a little bit of proof. These are just a couple of my old marks from, and I will finish the story time when I get off of work. Afeni had asked me to come in the freezer with her and help her get a box. She picked me up against the boxes. She flicked out a knife on me. And she just began to say like how she felt as though like everybody at the job was taking her as a joke, how she felt like she was the only one that wasn't properly being accommodated as far as her shift, and how I thought and we all thought that we were better than everybody, and how we had her effed up. I explained to her what I had going on. She's suddenly telling me like, shut up, be quiet, shut up. I don't want to hear that, shut up, be quiet. And she starts slapping her head while she's got the knife in her hand. She's slapping her head like, just be quiet, be quiet. So I went to like grab, because clearly I'm bigger than her, I went to like try to like grab her arms to be like, calm down, Afeni. And she's like, no, you calm down. And she just like, she starts slicing me on my arm where I showed you guys like the markings. She starts slicing me on my arms. So I'm then screaming because I see me bleed. I'm like, please stop, please stop. Again, I'm asking her like, please stop, please stop. Like, you don't have to do this. Like, I'm sorry for whatever I did. Like, what is it I can do? Like, please, like, I'm thinking she's gonna kill me. I'm asking her, like, please don't kill me, please. Like, but I won't say anything to anybody, just please. And the guy who she hit up under his car and put the shackles on him, he actually ended up, because we were in the freezer too long, he actually ended up coming in the freezer and seeing, and kind of like, I don't know what he did, but he was able to get the knife off of her and like pin her down. They did, surprisingly, this is the funny thing about Taco Bell, okay? They asked if I wanted them to call the police, that I feel like I needed to, like, they wanted to try to see if they could fix anything, because I got any job, they're going to try to aid you first with the first aid kit. And disclaimer, I'm driving home, that's why I keep looking off. But they're going to try to aid you with the first aid kit, so they're trying to, like, hurry up and get, like, towels and napkins, whatever, to stop the blood, because I'm bleeding real bad at this point. So they had the nerve, the manager that was on shift at the time, like, did I need them to call the ambulance for me, and did I want to let them know exactly what happened? They wanted me to lie and say that I got cut on the metal in the freezer, like the shelves in the freezer. If you ever worked at Taco Bell or McDonald's, anywhere with those industrial freezers, you know the metal shelves I'm talking about. And we could work this out, or did I want to press charges? No, I want to press charges. This cuckoo bird tried to hurt, like, take my life, if you ask me. She held me hostage in the freezer. And, like, after that, they still, if you ask me, were considering bringing her back to the job after this happened. They were considering bringing her back. So, I, of course, got some time off of work, and
prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
2 days before the stabbing, Muhammad posted a video on her Instagram, which is public. This is a small portion of that video.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that.
Due to the suspect having a record in Virginia for a similar crime involving another knife, the judge set her bond at $25 million cash or surety.
Investigators say the suspect stabbed Harris several times inside the drive-thru portion of the fast food restaurant. A customer, a CPL holder, was in his car and witnessed the crime. Authorities say he shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the violence. When the suspect ran out of the restaurant, the CPL holder held her at gunpoint until police arrived.
Calling file number 25354, People versus Afeni Muhammad. Counsel appearances for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sean Haynes, on behalf of the people.
Thank you very much, John. Please, this honorable court, man, on behalf of Mrs. Muhammad, who does appear to be assumed.
Your name, please, ma'am.
Afeni Muhammad.
Very good. You're here today for arraignment on the charges of murder in the first degree, premeditated, count 2, carrying a weapon with unlawful intent, and a habitual second notice. Mr. Licata, how does your client wish to proceed?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. At this time, my client is asking the court to hear a not guilty plea. This matter set for a probable cause conference at the preliminary exam. I have advised my client of her rights, as well as the charges against her and the potential penalties. We are ready to proceed on those grounds.
Very good. Ma'am, do you understand the nature of the charges against you to your satisfaction after talking to your attorney?
Yes.
Very good. I will go ahead and enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Are you requesting a court-appointed attorney?
Yes.
I will appoint an attorney to represent you. We'll set this matter for a probable cause conference on July 23rd, 2025 at 1 p.m. The preliminary examination will be on July 30th, 2025 at 1 p.m. As to bond, Mr. Licata.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Just briefly, my client is 26 years old, does live in Great City at this point. Your Honor, my client is a
I thought she was like 20. That makes it even worse. She's almost 30.
Classes for college for physical therapy degree. Your Honor, there are some disturbing facts in this particular matter, but there are facts that haven't been brought out yet, and my client is extremely anxious to have those facts brought to light during the pendency of this case. She was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical, that involved alcohol issues, which is where the habitual second stems from, and her prior record. Your Honor, my client is a helpful person. She's a giving person. She's actually is credited with saving a life because of a 60-year-old who had skin cancer that she may go to the doctor to find out that that's exactly what it was, and that person is doing extremely well right now. I understand the facts that have been laid out today in the warrant.
So this is the first video. I'm trying to clear up space real quick. Hopefully I can do this pretty fast. But this right here is more than just a psycho woman or girl that is going through a lot of mental problems. This is what happens when you suffer from childhood trauma. This is an extreme version of this, right? So when you look at this young lady, there's thousands of other men and women just like her. She's just weirder or bolder than other women or other men. So this isn't anything, because I want y'all to think about this. The only reason why we're talking about this is because of what? I want y'all to think about this. People die every goddamn day. And this is my point. What is the main reason why we're talking about this? Anybody want to guess? What is the specific factor behind why this is a story? Because I want y'all to think about something. Come on, y'all, think. Why is this story a standout story compared to all these other stories that could be a story if we actually, if it was to, become something worth talking about? All right, cleared up some space. Let me see if it works now. 2, 1, 2. Let's see. Okay, looks like it's working now. All right, so look. No, not mental health. Come on, y'all. Why is this a story? If people die every single day, why is this a story? It's a specific reason why this is a story. Not mental health. What else? Because it happened at McDonald's. No, it's not because it happened at McDonald's. It's because the woman that died had 6 kids. That's why. If the woman that died didn't have 6 kids, we wouldn't be worried about this. Wouldn't nobody even care? Because sadly, the only time people care is when a woman is a mother. She's a single mother. And I'm not saying anything bad about the woman who has 6 kids. A lost life. People lose their lives every single day. Right now, somebody's dying right now. Somebody's bleeding out right now on the side of the street or in a car accident somewhere right now as we doing it, right as we're on this live. People die like every 3 minutes. Let me see if the other video is going to. Here we go. It's because the woman was a single mother.
Afeni Muhammad in court Friday afternoon, charged with first-degree murder. East Point police say Muhammad fatally stabbed her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, inside the McDonald's where they both worked on 9 Mile Thursday morning.
See, the woman having 6 kids makes everybody say, oh my God, she was a mother of 6 kids. That's the only reason anybody's talking about this. Now, I'm not saying it's not bad, but there's millions of people who die every day. I'm just saying.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, I'll be back.
2 days before the stabbing, Muhammad posted a video on her Instagram.
What's up, UG? Appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Instagram, which is public. This is a small portion of that
She killed the damn bird. Just weird.
Video.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that.
Due to the suspect having a record in Virginia for a similar crime involving another knife, the judge set her bond at $25 million cash or surety.
Investigators say the suspect stabbed Harris several times inside the drive-through portion of the fast food restaurant. A customer, a CPL holder, was in his car and witnessed the crime. Authorities say he shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the violence. When the suspect ran out of the restaurant, the CPL holder held her at gunpoint until police arrived.
Calling file number 25354, People versus Afeni Muhammad. Counsel, appearances for the record, please.
Obviously, there are.
Understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her.
Not only she got 2 prior stabbing convictions, but have y'all seen her Instagram page and what she be saying?
Because how he makes me feel, it isn't a good feeling. I know what I'm capable of. And I don't want to hurt anyone. I swear to God.
Co-workers was on the side of the manager saying that, nah, Shotty right here is low-key crazy. This not her first violent outburst. Seems like Shotty was actually getting sent home for a reason. Then not to mention, she left work, went and got a blade, and came back and poked up the boss. If she had a problem with the boss, go throw hands. Why y'all justifying her poking up her boss? Regardless, Miss Muhammad has been charged and will be sitting in jail until, they give her a bond. More than likely not. What do you guys think about this whole situation? I'm not supporting this. I do not support this. Y'all got that. Hell no, y'all tripping.
Perception wasn't quite perceived. Tell me now how not to grieve. Tell me why it was so easy for you to leave, like nothing ever mattered. Maybe I was the only one being real, cause like everyone else you damn sure scattered. Left my heart shattered, broken more than glass dropped from the top of a ladder. I swear it felt like my life didn't matter. Felt like I died and my grave was somewhere on Saturn. I'm beyond this planet, or maybe I just need a cannon. But it's hard to shut up when no one hear you crying. It's hard to come up when you feel like you're dying. I'm a bird that struggles with flying. Maybe because I keep too much weight on my wings. Maybe I should just drop everything and go to the gate where the angels sing. In fact, that's exactly where I'm headed.
Home early yesterday.
Damn.
I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny.
This is what I'm saying, y'all. Being sent home early is not bullying. That's just stupid.
She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully.
Okay.
She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking make that.
Michael said, why was the bond set at 25 mil? That is extremely high. I'm willing to say because she has a mental illness. See, a bond is granted to you because you need to get your life together or your stuff together and get ready for trial or get ready for whatever it is that you want to do, right? You don't automatically get bond. You're supposed to just stay in jail, right? You get locked up, you go to jail, right? So bond is somewhat of a privilege to have. But having an extremely high bond means that if you get out, you may do what you did again. And every sign of this woman says if she were to bond out, if somebody was to bond this woman out, she'll probably go on a spree. And it would be the court's fault on why they let her out. Detroit, Michigan in the house. What's going on, Ida?
McDonald's, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So fuck, it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So her, all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me, I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, you know, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy.
And for anybody who has a job, if you don't like how your supervisor talks to you, if you don't like how your man talks to you, if you don't like how your woman talks to you, you have the right to leave. And I think that is one of the biggest issues that people don't understand. Just like with the whole Cassie situation. We think just because somebody is abusive towards us, we supposed to just sit there and take it. Even a woman that in the last video that said she asked her to come into the freezer to help her pick up a box. And then all of a sudden, the girl pulls out a knife and started, you know, the woman said that, right? Well, why the fuck is you letting this woman just do this to you? Look, call the police and choke this damn girl and grab the knife out of her hand and call the damn police. I don't know what's going on with this generation of men and women who just allow people to abuse them, whether men or women, and then they sit around and whine about being abused instead of just leaving. You don't got to get nobody back. You ain't got to fight nobody. You ain't got to murk nobody. Just find another job. I don't understand.
Crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man.
And I ain't gonna lie, I think TikTok is a problem. Because all these bitches just want to sit around and just get on TikTok and just yell at their phones all fucking day. I had a bad day at work today and it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird if you think about it. Like I do content, but I'm doing content that is helping somebody or I'm responding to content. I don't pull out my phone and say, hey, what happened with me over there? I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a mental illness in itself. Like, let me show y'all something. There's another goddamn woman. Let me see if I got. Where's she at? Hold on. Where is it? God damn it. Where's the damn video? Never mind. It was a damn woman sitting there just talking to the goddamn phone all day. Talking shit. Oh, I just got fired from my job. Ma'am, go find something to do. Where is it? I can't find it. Oh, no. This broad. Listen to this dumb shit.
Opinion on this because I was slightly freaking out. So my dumbass, I've gone Botox. I don't point. Okay, that's like experiment.
This stupid broad went and got Botox. She's 21 years old.
Everything. So I've gone. So a few weeks ago, I'm like, let me go get my touch up. It's been a few months.
A touch up? You're 20.
Stunning. Face isn't moving, forehead doesn't move, can't frown, boots.
I think in social media, these women just do stupid shit and then just get online and be like, hey, I just ruined my whole life. And I think it's unfair. Like, I think if these women didn't have anybody to talk to, they would do less stupid shit. Because a lot of times people do stupid shit and then tell everybody about it in order to get some type of validation for doing the stupid shit. Remember back in the day, people would just go in stores and just throw shit or slap somebody and then film it. Like it was on Vine. Like I think this need to do something stupid and then come tell y'all about it is a mental illness.
And I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early. It's not funny. Somebody gonna have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, you know, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all.
She coming in there and talking about some, yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun out on my kids since this and that.
I was literally physically.
Yo, this is crazy. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
This and that. Well, you know, telling us that, like, the fuck you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a fucking psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have blacked out if you pulled the gun out on your kids. Like, you know, like, I'm like, what the fuck you telling me this for? Like, she think she's like, trying to make it seem like that she big dog or some shit. Give a fuck about you telling me about you pulling the gun out on a kid. I don't fucking...
I was wrongfully treated today at work. I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times. My name kept getting called. I was doing a great job.
This shit is crazy.
Sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character. So although I went out of character, all I could say was stop talking to me. That's all I could say. Stop talking to me. And to walk into my space, still bothering me, and I said, get away from me.
Does she have fangs?
Please get out of my space if you don't mind. I can't talk right now, and you still continue to touch me. That made me very unhappy. It was ridiculous. Because I know that I'm a great person, and I know I won't be tolerating that.
Remember, you can always quit and work somewhere else. It's freaking McDonald's. Just go work at another goddamn McDonald's. It ain't like she has this corporate job, and if she was to leave the job, she can't take care of her kids or some shit. She ain't got no kids. I don't even think she had anywhere to stay. Like, just go work at another McDonald's. Work at Target or some shit. These people don't have to stay.
So since they decided to bully me,
the
universe showed them what's next. Because it wasn't right.
So instead of just quitting your job and working at another McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or some damn where, Walmart, you decide to go in there and ruin your whole fucking life instead of just working somewhere else.
It was ridiculous. And there will be hell to pay for that. Without a doubt.
She shared how she had been homeless, how she rented a room from a stranger who expected her to trade her body just for a place to sleep. In one of her videos, Afeni explained.
Hold on. I hate how y'all do that shit. She's expected to trade her body for, okay, if you ain't got your body to trade your money. You ain't got no money? Okay, get the fuck out. There's no expected to trade her body. No, she's expected to live in his house. Either do whatever it is that the owner of the house want, or you get the fuck out. Like, y'all gotta stop making all these goddamn people victims. And the damn girl is 26. I thought she was like 19 or something. Listen to this.
Because I know that I'm a great person, and I know I won't be tolerating that. So since they decided to bully me, let the universe show them what's next.
because it wasn't right. It was ridiculous. And there will be hell to pay for that. Without a doubt.
She shared how she had been homeless.
Listen to this shit.
How she rented a room from a stranger.
She rented a room from a stranger. Why? Not saying why, because people are going through it. But you can't rent a room from a stranger. She didn't rent a room from a family member. She didn't rent a room from a family member. She rented a room from a stranger. And guess what? The stranger either wants some ass or wants some money. You can't rent a room from a stranger and expect that stranger to not want something in return. They're a stranger. Why are you talking like that? She rented a room for a stranger and she had to. Yes. Yes. We all have to trade money, labor, time, or sex for a place to live. Like, what the fuck? Like, this generation is just so gay. You want my body? No, I want some money. You just don't happen to have any money. So, because you don't have no money, he'll take somebody. I don't want to say your body. That don't sound right because he's not going to take it. He'll accept it. You know how people say paper or plastic? You can either pay with a credit card or you can pay with money. In this particular situation, she didn't have credit. She didn't have money. Well, paper, plastic, or coochie. Because that's what it is. Paper or plastic or coochie. That's literally it. Y'all gotta stop acting like they do. He wanted my body. No, he wanted some money, but your ass ain't got none. So take your goofy ass out and live in the woods or stay here and do whatever the person asked you to do. You have an option. Go live in the fucking woods then. These fucking women with this, it's the victimization of, he wanted my body. Then y'all turn around, but this is what's crazy. This is what's crazy. Y'all have the right to do what y'all want to do. But then y'all give y'all bodies to Pookie for free. Not saying y'all should or shouldn't do anything. But it ain't like y'all ain't giving y'all bodies to no goddamn body. Y'all giving y'all bodies up to plenty dudes. But the person that would give you some resources, he wants my body. You gave him your body. Like, women just, let me be quiet. Women are just some weird little humans. Women are some weird little humans. Y'all think y'all can just walk around this world without nobody. This shit is weird as fuck. Shout out to over H8D. Dale, what's going on? We're not going to sit here and think she didn't know what was going on before she moved in. I'm sure that it was already discussed. She probably brought up the sex. She probably brought up as an sex exchange. Exactly. Shout out to you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. But this is kind of like what I'm saying, y'all. It's like, to a certain degree, it doesn't make any sense to deal with a woman in any capacity. And I'm going to say that again. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to deal with a woman at any capacity. Because at some point, she's going to say you did something to her. You get in a relationship with a woman and y'all break up and she gets online. He was a narcissist. He was emotionally abusive. He did, you're just like, yo, what the fuck? I just didn't want to be with you no more. Right? And then in this situation, The person's like, all right, yeah, you can. She's like, oh, I don't have anywhere to stay. I don't have anywhere to go. I got an extra room. You can, cool. How long you gonna be? Well, I don't know until I get on my feet. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't have any money. All right, cool. No problem. Just because people just want to help, right? And then day number 9 goes by. And you're like, hey, so like you figure something out, or no? I'm trying to. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Because you're almost living here. So are you gonna pay rent or what? Well, I don't have any money. Okay. All right, cool. And then they'll leave you alone. And then day number 14 comes by. You're like, okay, so what we gonna do? You gonna pay rent, or you gonna have to go, or what? Then she's like, but I don't have anywhere to go. That's not my problem. So you either gotta pay some rent or give up some ass or something. Oh my God. You want my body? Well, I want something, because you can't keep living here for free, bitch. Like, the fuck you talking about? You want my body? Get out. Get out. Like, it's stupid. Fucking women, bro. And I'm not mad at y'all if y'all can get it off. If y'all can get away with some shit, go for it. But what I'm saying is, and I'm not mad at women, I'm mad at this new generation of victims. And it's sickening. And it's causing us men to not trust any of you, because the older women doing it, the younger women doing it, virtually every woman that has been with a rich man or a man that got some influence or whatever, they online right now talking about, oh, he was abusive. Like 50 Cent was with a girl for like 3 years, and she got online and said, I broke up with him because he wouldn't give me $10,000. He's a multi-millionaire. Bitch, he don't owe you no goddamn $10,000. What are you talking about? This nigga bought her a Bentley truck, and then she got online after they broke up, probably because he got sick of her ass, and then she started whining about how he didn't give her $10,000. Why would anybody want to give you $10,000? No human on the planet has ever gave your ass $10,000 unless you work for it. Because y'all think y'all are entitled to something. This broad thinks she's entitled to live in a man's house without giving up no ass. The fuck?
That she was renting a room from a man named Wayne. She made it clear that she only wanted a place to stay, not.
Okay, you only wanted a place to stay. What are you going to do to have the place to stay?
That she was renting a room from a man named Wayne. She made it clear that she only wanted a place to stay, not a relationship. But according to her, Wayne kept trying to pursue her, despite her saying no.
Well, leave!
I'm just sitting at this park right now.
This shit is sad.
I wanted to I had to talk to my neighbor Wayne again and like clear up everything with him, because how I said how like he's always like he always like look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that like I don't want to have sex. I told him that. So it's
I don't want you to live in my house. I want you to live in my house. How about that? See, both people have their boundaries. I don't want to have sex. Okay, I don't want you to live in the house. Get out. And I'm not saying the person is right. I'm just saying you could turn around and not share your body or money, because money is the main thing that we want from y'all. But he could turn around and not share his apartment until you get the fuck out. Life is really simple.
Like, you know, sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone.
And he he's feeding you. So he's housing you and feeding you. And he may be dead because, hopefully Wayne is not dead, but Wayne is missing. To everybody watching, Wayne is missing. So he may be dead. She may have 2 bodies or more. This woman is a psycho, but she's just like a lot of you. Y'all think y'all are entitled to somebody else's shit. And then the second somebody asks anything of you, y'all start crying.
Of Instacart. I get that. But I told him like I don't want him thinking that that I owe him that just because he do that for me sometimes. I want him to think that I owe him sex. So now, like, after I told him that, it's like he's been crying and crying and telling me he think I use him.
And just so y'all know, like, your body is important to you. Your body is your temple. And you're not supposed to just trade sex for somewhere to stay. I understand that. Like, if I didn't have nowhere to stay and some gay dude was like, hey, you want to stay over here? And say I didn't know he was gay. And I'm like, yeah, man, thank you, right? And say I'm sleeping in one of the other rooms. And he walks in and is like, yo, so you going to pay some money? And say I'm like, yo, man, I'm just trying to, sell these cars, man. I'm trying to, do these YouTube videos, man. I'm trying to, get it together. He'll walk out and be like, okay, and I'm a man. But at some point, he going to walk back in and say, okay, look, man, so what we going to do? Hey man, I'm trying to sell these card games. Okay, cool. But in the meantime, I got bills and I got, and I'm, oh man, just what we gonna do. You gonna give me some ass or you gonna have to leave? I can't go online and be like, oh my God, I'm not gay. Do you know this man tried to have sex with? I'm a heterosexual man and I just wanted somewhere to say, y'all would look at me like I'm crazy. Y'all would look at me like I'm crazy. Because y'all would look at me like, well, damn, Mr. Let Go, like that man needed some money. You think you can live in that man's house without paying? And I'm saying, oh my God, I'm so offended. How dare he try me like that? Y'all will look at me like I'm crazy. Because y'all going to be like, damn, that nigga wanted something. Because at the end of the day, that's how life is. Life is transactional. For all of you watching, whether you're a man or a woman, if you live in somebody's house and they're not your family, you need to either give up some money, some coochie, some dick, or some booty. You have 4 options. Or go live in the woods some goddamn where. That's life. And I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying they are going to want it. I need y'all to stop being goddamn victims. Because us men, I've lived in a woman's house before. Guess what? I gave out hella dick. Hella dick. I gave out dick for days. Whenever oh, you want some dick? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I lived with a woman before. I paid the bills, but since I'm living in her house, I gave out dick and money. So I'm just saying, she walk around the house, want some dick? 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 You know what I'm saying? She in the kitchen. Want some dick? So I paid. I paid my dues. Okay? I have been somewhat in her situation before. Okay? So I'm not a hypocrite. I have lived with a woman two different times. 2 different women. Yes, two different women. And they wanted sex. They wanted my body, okay? But not one time did I get online saying, oh, all she wanted to do was have sex with me. She wanted my body. No. I gave her my body. Reluctantly, no, but I gave her my body whenever she wanted it. My body was hers because I was broke. I paid the bills, but the main reason why we together is for me to be there because I ain't got nowhere to stay at that point. Or it makes sense for me to stay here until I get, you know how you stay somewhere in order to get on your feet or whatever? Yeah, that happened twice in my life. And I gave up dick. So ladies, y'all gotta give up pussy. And I need y'all to shut the fuck up whining about it. Because I've been there myself. So I know how it feels to be used and abused. Okay? I just want to say that. And I was paying her rent also. So she wanted dick and money. This dude just wanted coochie. Like, y'all are so, like, entitled. This shit is crazy.
Afeni recorded a moment where Wayne was tormenting and trying to gaslight her. You can clearly see her yelling at him to leave her alone while she's in her room, minding her business and playing the piano.
He's in a doorway with his dick in the hand, like, so, and it's not funny because Wayne might be dead. She in prison and she murdered. So I'm not trying to be funny, but she probably turned around and nigga butt naked. She's like, bro, like what? He like, hey, like, what we doing? Oh my God.
I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you doing this.
If you want to watch
the pussy! God damn it!
Watch this full video, search up Treacherous Crimes on YouTube.
Okay. Okay, is music playing right here? So I didn't I had to mute this part because it was music playing. But look at this broad. And I want y'all to think about this just for a second. Wayne is trying to smash this. Wayne is trying to smash this. Let's see her face again. I don't know what the hell. She's hiding in the roof. She's in a little kid area or something. Wayne is trying to smash this. All the little Afeni girl had to do is put on that mask and be like, okay, let's go. He probably still would have got he probably still would have got up in there. Wayne didn't give a shit. Put your little mask on. Had a little mask on going like that. Wayne didn't give a fuck. Oh my God. Cap dude. Can't believe those two women want you for your body more for your money, if anything. You sound like a hater. Like, just because nobody didn't want you for your body, you know, Tay Linda. Well, I'm not gonna argue with nobody named Tay Linda. So, like, that's probably your daddy name and your mama name mixed together. sorry. Your daddy. So let me. Oh my God. I'm trying to be serious here. Y'all trying to make me laugh. Tay Linda, most likely your daddy's name was Tay. And your ass in here trying to talk some shit. Oh my God. Oh, I bet they called you Tay Tay. Oh my God. Let me keep going. This motherfucker's eating with the mask on. The girl she stabbed before the girl attacked her in the freezer. No, it's two different situations. She stabbed. Well, she cut one girl and, you know, murked the other girl. I'll show you exactly what happened in a second. All right, what? Okay, here we go.
So,
She see, that's how she dressing up for Wayne. Wayne see her in there playing with a bottle. She in here with a bottle like this. He's just like, put my nuts right there. Take that. Like, forget about the bottle. Like, put my. She up here like this. He trying to put his dick right there. She up here. Look, here's the thing. She's on TikTok, not in her room. She's on TikTok with lingerie on, and Wayne is in the other room, mad as hell. Like, yo, so TikTok get to see all this, but I don't get to see nothing, and you living in my house, and I'm feeding your ass. Wayne is like, okay, move the bottle, and let me put this here. Like, Wayne is like mad. Like, what the hell?
Watch this. So look, let me tell you this so you can do it yourself too. What you gotta do is, okay, we have a water bottle right now. So let's focus on the water bottle. I see little tiny water drops. Okay? I see tiny little water drops of the bottle. What you're gonna do is look at that one tiny water drop on that bottle. And you're gonna imagine yourself jumping in a pool. Jump in that tiny pool. So you have to imagine you're shrinking yourself to jump in that tiny little pool.
Yo, shout out to Wayne for actually wanting this. This woman is a nut. I would not want any chick like this. Like, I don't care how fat her ass is. Like, this woman is a nut. Look at her eyes, y'all. So Wayne is a nut too. But Wayne wanted a nut. Here's the reason why he wanted her. Because he wanted a nut. He was trying to nut and she was a nut.
Because atoms, you can't see the atoms with the naked eye and the electrons and all of that. But they're here around us, surrounding us. They're in the air. So you have to imagine a bunch of tiny little dots just flying around everywhere. And now I see them making a big shape. They're making two big hands and they're just pushing a bottle. They're pushing a bottle out of my hand because I can't move my hand. My hand got to be still because the idea is to move the bottle.
So I can't move my hand. Let me see if that works. So I'm looking at the card game and I want the card game to move out of my hand. Like, so that's what we're doing. Like, that's what we're doing.
With my mind. So these atoms are forming a shape of two giant hands, like two giant Zeus hands or something, right? And now I see the kamikaze jet. It just ran right into the top of it, like off of the song he made called he was like, everybody.
The fuck is she talking about? Wayne in the doorway jacking off like, let me know when you're done with that bottle.
Okay. Keep going. Pull it, push it, push it, push it, push it.
That's what Wayne want to say.
Just
Wayne trying to push it.
The bottle is a giant now. Okay, there you go.
I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you doing this and you're interrupting my music call on my phone. Please leave me alone.
You told me you never ignore me.
Wayne is like, yo, bring that ass over here. Bring that ass.
Stop fucking with me!
No!
Give us a pussy! Give us a pussy! I want a pussy! Give us a pussy! Give us a pussy! I'll get out my house! No! I want a pussy! No! I want a pussy! Stop! No! I really talked to myself! Get out my house! Or give me some pussy! No, bitch! Get out of the house! No! Give me some pussy! No! Thank you!
Park right now.
Freaking women, bro. Oh, she's a superhero now. Hold on, what's this? I ain't see this at first.
Man, and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. I need to just calm down. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Hey, you gonna have to wait a minute. Can anybody read this? Let's see if I can read this. Okay, here we go. Hey, you gonna okay. How can you be positive when everything negative is coming at me from all directions? Hey, you're gonna have to wait a minute trying to get money to send you. I'm not even near the motel. Don't keep making it seem like I'm the reason your job fired you because so she got fired? Maybe this is another job or something. Don't make it seem like I'm the reason your job fired you because I'm the one helping you. This is Wayne. Stop trying to make me feel like, oh, supposed to be the blame for that because that's out of my hands. I'm unsure what took place while you worked there. I haven't ate today yet. So Wayne trying to get some ass. Oh, it's more. Oh, it's even more. You gotta really be mindful of the things like that when you're working around people in small areas. I was uncomfortable when you touched my behind one time at the house. Oh, so this is her? I thought this was okay. This is one. Okay, so this is her talking. And I felt obligated and forced to show you my bare. Okay, hold on. Let me back up. I thought this was her talking.
I need to just calm down.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Okay, so this is her. Okay, how can I be positive when everything negative is coming at me from all directions? I'm not even near the motel. So that is Wayne talking. So she says, okay, hey, you're gonna have to wait a minute. I'm trying to get the money to send you. Okay, so she's trying to come up with some money. Don't keep making it seem like I'm the reason why your job fired you. Oh, so Wayne got fired from his job. I'm the one helping you. She thinks she's helping him. Okay. I'm unsure what took place while you worked there. Okay. Okay, I got you. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay. All right, let's see what this says. Okay. But I don't even know what you did. At least that's what you told me. Found out today when I bumped into someone, I accidentally touched them with my hand. The person was uncomfortable when that happened, and she was, oh, a tadpole, which made it worse. Been crying all day and also searching for another job. Touched her where? Her wrist. I didn't even what? Why is he crying? Okay, this is weird. You gotta really be mindful, blah, 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 blah. People small. Hold on. You're working around people in small areas. I was uncomfortable. Okay. Now this is her. I was uncomfortable when you touched my behind one time at the house, and I felt obligated and forced to show you my bare body because you kept giving me money, and looking at me in a dirty way. So I want y'all to think about this. She's living in his house, she's getting fed by him, and she's giving him money. And he's giving her money. And I felt obligated. You were obligated because he was giving you money. Why do you think he was giving you money? I never felt comfortable about any of that. Well, if she don't feel comfortable, you can get the fuck out. Do you feel comfortable living on the street? Because that's really what it is. And I'm sorry, that's just how life is. I never felt comfortable about any of that. It was causing me depression and I felt trapped. Well, go feel trapped in a garbage can outside somewhere or something, or in the woods. Especially when you kept telling me that you wanted to have blank with me. I felt like I was trapped and I knew eventually I wouldn't be trapped anymore. because she probably killed them. She probably killed them, y'all, because Wayne is missing right now. He's not on social media because nobody cares about Wayne. But Wayne probably dead, y'all. Oh, shit, there's even more. Okay. No one should ever feel... Oh, that's the same thing. Let's see if there's more. I owe you nothing else because I've been paid you back for the check you loaned me. I'm just a person whose intentions are good, but I'm misunderstood. However, I will help you for now, but you have to wait until the money get on my card. But I want you to understand, I don't owe you anything. Okay? But people going through it, y'all. Trying to force someone to have sex. He in the other room listening to this woman like, shut up! What are you doing now? Like, imagine this woman being in the other room. And he can't get no pussy? I think we need to take phones away from women. I think phones are literally causing women to have mental illness. Women don't know what to do with phones because they're children. Okay, goddamn.
I ain't doing it. Get somebody else to clean your fucking house. You ought to be ashamed of yourself because your house looks fucking filthy. And I know you're telling me you gotta have surgery soon or whatever, but it still ain't no fucking excuse why you can't piss off the fucking toilet. Like that shit pissed me off. It's a disappointment to know that these fucking adults don't know how to clean their fucking houses. But these be the main people that be trying to think they running something and thinking they bosses people around, acting like they the boss of everybody. What's going?
Oh, I have no idea. Is she black, American, or immigrant origin? I have no idea. I just know she's a lunatic and a psycho. I don't know.
What's going on with y'all houses?
I don't know about this
Why your
girl.
houses look filthy like this?
Why are you living in a filthy house? Get your own goddamn house, ma'am.
What's up with that? Because I'm mad now. I'm heated. What, just because I get paid and stuff to clean houses, that means that, like, I'm a fan of you people? No, you people are a fucking disgrace. You people are a fucking disgrace. Your houses look a fucking mess. How do you live with yourself? Why are you even selling Barbies? Barbies are magical and beautiful and clean. What you selling Barbies for?
Wait, Barbies are magical, beautiful, and clean?
Bunch of Barbies and shit, but your house don't look like a Barbie house. What's up with that?
What?
It's disgusting. Especially when I go to fucking houses and people be sitting on their fucking sofa just chilling and shit, watching TV and talking about a bunch of nothing. Why the fuck you don't got time to clean your fucking house?
They're paying you to clean their fucking house, ma'am.
Ain't no excuse. You just being lazy. Yeah, some people really can't, but some people can. Because there's been houses I've been to that people can fucking clean their own house. They're just being lazy. No, I ain't your fucking maid. And you'll never see me again.
You are their fucking maid, ma'am. Queen B said he touched someone at his job. Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
Swallow her gum. First person got sick. Yeah, y'all thought y'all changed me, but I'm still your prick. Thought y'all changed me, but I still piss y'all off more than might come from my dick. I'm still ghetto, slum.
What?
No, I'm still ghetto, slum, like a mellow bum. I'm wavy like Jello, hun. Still shady like palm trees in the Bahamas. I'm still #1. Come to you, teacher. Y'all class clowns are done. Fuck out of my way.
This is bad, y'all.
People alone. You cannot just.
And then here she is again. Seems like she's in the ER talking about stabbing somebody again.
Just kind of like went over the line at this point. Like he handed me the knife and told me he told me to kill him. And then I said, you can kill yourself, like you're crazy. Like I don't know if I should have said it like that, but that's just like what I said at the moment, because it's like.
And that girl that stabbed her McDonald's manager to death, the one that had 6 children, rest her soul, that's the perfect example to leave people alone. You cannot, just because you go to work and you at your work does not make you safe. Okay?
See, this is the problem with women. Women feel entitled to somebody else's stuff. Women think they can live in a man's house without doing nothing. Women think they can work at a job. And if the job chose to give somebody else more hours than you, all of a sudden you get mad because you think you're entitled to hours when your ass is lazy. This shit is sad.
Just recently, some girl got killed at the gas station in California, Hollywood, California, I believe, at a 7-Eleven. Her manager killed her, beat her to death. And that's not the same situation, because I believe for this girl at this very trying times. We live in this case, but this girl has said several times that her manager was bullying her. And she made several.
By sending her home, that's not bullying nobody. That's sending you home.
Videos.
She's bullying people by hemming up women in the goddamn. Watch this. This is what bullying is right here.
That, because we have a whole neighbor. I took it as he was her neighbor. She climbed up under one of the employees' cars.
This right here is bullying. She climbed up under somebody's car. Listen to this.
That's where Wayne is. He's missing. Okay, so part 2 of what happened at Taco Bell with Afeni. So in the first part, y'all was asking me about elaborating on her climbing up under the guy's car. So just to get that out the way, she climbed up under one of the employees' cars and like grabbed, when he went to go like get in his car, she like was up under the car, like up under his car, and like grabbed him by his ankles and put shackles on his ankles.
I don't know what shackles are. How you buy shackles from Walmart or something? I don't know where you get shackles from.
Leave her alone. He better start working shifts for her. Things are going to be seen her way or the highway at the job. If not, that she was taking him to like an outer space and things like that. So he reported it to HR. Why he didn't call the police first, I mean, you guys would have to, ask him about that. But when it was reported to HR, she made it seem as though to him, once they pulled them two into the office, that she was just kidding. Like,
that's bullying. That is what bullying is. You bully somebody and then you turn around and act like y'all was just playing. That's bullying.
How she felt as though like everybody at the job was taking her as a joke. How she felt like she was the only. Even though I really don't care if y'all believe me or you don't, but here's
so this
just
is bullying right here.
These are just a couple of my old.
This is bullying right here. She cut the damn girl up while she was in the freezer.
Marks from, and I will finish the story time when I get off of work. Afeni had asked me to come in the freezer with her and help her get a box. She pinned me up against the boxes. She flicked out a knife on me. And she just began to say like how she felt as though like everybody at the job was taking her as a joke, how she felt like she was the only one that wasn't properly being accommodated as far as her shift, and how I thought and we all thought that we were better than everybody, and how we had her effed up. I explained to her what I had going on. She's suddenly telling me like, shut up, be quiet, shut up. I don't want to hear that, shut up, be quiet. And she starts slapping her head while she's got the knife in her hand. She's slapping her head like, just be quiet, be quiet. So I went to like grab, because clearly I'm bigger than her. I went to like try to like grab her arms to be like, calm down, Afeni. And she's like, no, you calm down. And she just like, she starts slicing me on my arm where I showed you guys, like the markings. She starts slicing me on my arms. So I'm then screaming because I see me bleed. I'm like, please stop, please stop. Again, I'm asking her like, please stop, like you don't have to do this. Like, I'm sorry for whatever I did. Like, what is it I can do? Like, please. Like, I'm thinking she's gonna kill me. I'm asking her like, please don't kill me, please. Like, what, I won't say anything to anybody, just please. And the guy who she ended up, that she hid up under his car and put the shackles on him, he actually ended up, because we were in the freezer too long, he actually ended up coming in the freezer and seeing, and kind of like, I don't know what he did, but he was able to get the knife off of her and like pin her down. They did, surprisingly, this is the funny thing about Taco Bell, okay? They asked if I wanted them to call the police, that I feel like I needed to like, they wanted to try to see if they could fix anything, because like I got any job, they're going to try to aid you first with the first aid kit. And disclaimer, I'm driving home, that's why I keep looking off. But they're going to try to aid you with the first aid kit, so they're trying to like hurry up and get like towels and napkins, whatever, to stop the blood, because I'm bleeding real bad at this point. So they had the nerve, the manager that was on shift at the time, like, did I need them to call the ambulance for me, and did I want to let them know exactly what happened? They wanted me to lie and say that I got cut on the metal in the freezer, like the shelves in the freezer. If you ever worked at Taco Bell or McDonald's, anywhere with those industrial freezers, you know the metal shelves I'm talking about. Or
damn. So the Taco Bell did not even want to press charges, and she said, I want to press charges. I don't know how true this is, but I think I heard somebody say that an ex-sex offender, not that. So the person was an ex-sex offender that was, okay. I think she killed Wayne from the post from June 9th in the black and white. Her caption is very cryptic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I think she killed Wayne.
And we could work this out, or did I want to press charges? No, I want to press charges. This cuckoo bird tried to hurt, like take my life, if you ask me. She held me hostage in the freezer. And like after that, they still, if you ask me, were considering bringing her back to the job after this happened. They were considering bringing her back. So I of course got some time off of work, and
prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, I'll be back.
2 days before the stabbing, Muhammad posted a video on her Instagram, which is public. This is a small portion of that video.
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny.
So I may do a part 2 to this, because there's so many variables to break down, because I think a lot of other men and women are like this. They just haven't snapped. They feel like they're being treated unfairly at their jobs. They feel like they're entitled to somebody else's stuff. And I think the entitlement mixed with the mental illness can cause somebody to snap. But the entitlement is the biggest issue, and not the mental illness. Because if you don't feel entitled to somebody else's shit, you're not going to feel compelled. You're not going to have the impulse to do something like this. Because it usually starts with somebody thinking, I'm going to teach them a lesson. But if there's no lesson to teach, there's no impulse to do what she did. So I'll talk to y'all later. May come on live tomorrow. I got some, I'm doing a episode tomorrow, so I will be on live tomorrow. So I will talk to y'all later. And I don't know what the hell happened to my computer. Okay, so everything's good now. Everything looks better now. Let's see. Okay, yeah, everything looks better now. Yeah. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day.